Okay, so I was thinking over the, like, criteria I would have for potential partner, because my current partner and I are both polyamorous, so she'd be okay with presumably adding another partner, because, you know, so long as they're a decent human being, we're good. But I have my own criteria, because your boy doesn't want to get hurt again. Who just fell? Yes, someone listened. Anywho, it's back on top. 1. Oh yeah, neurodivergent of some sort. Preferably like autistic or having ADD, something of that caliber. Although I have dated depressed people and people did, so basically any level of not okay. Mainly so you can understand, oh yeah, this kid won't know what the fuck's going on around 80 to 90% of the time, but they still love me. And they still know some resemblance of morality. No joke, people have told me directly before that because I'm autistic, I don't understand morality. Like, no, I understand that stabbing someone for no legit reason is bad. However, Nazis' kneecaps go snap. That's a viable reason because, you know, they've advocated, you know, someone else should die. Again, for no logical reasoning. But, you know, once they advocate, you know, harming others, you get to harm them because, you know, they've advocated for harm done to someone else. Why not do the harm to them? Makes sense. But crazy rapper, see, that's the exact kind of logic. You'll get with me. Point number 2, be some level of queer. The reason I say this is because, again, your boy nowhere near Straight Town. He's like 20 miles west. Or some other direction. Whatever opposite is in this analogy. And in case you wonder, you mentioned a girl. Like, you mentioned you having a girlfriend, but you say you're a boy. How is that not straight? Simple answer. We are both agender. But she leans more demi-girl, and I lean more demi-boy, so it's technically straight. Technically that. Because we're basically in the Schrodinger's relationship, where it's not really gay, because again, she has the feminine lean, I have the masculine lean. So we don't know what to call it half the time. Because it's like, okay, it's straight in the sense of girl dating boy. But it's gay in the sense of an agender dating another agender. So what is it? What is the word for this relationship? Like, it's not inherently gay, because we're just agender and dating. Then, like, you'd be gay. But we're not. Unfortunately, demi-genders, but we're not the same demi-gender. It's chaotic. Yeah, so basically, be queer to understand, like, oh yeah, I will point out about 9 times out of 10 that I think this girl is cute, but 1 time out of 10, I'll point out this boy is cute. About 8 out of 10 times, I'll point out, oh yeah, this NB, yeah. Point 3. Be leftist. When I say leftist, I do not mean American leftist, where you're like a moderate, but you're still going to be technically more like right-leaning in most of like global politics. When I say left-leaning, I mean a left-leaning globally speaking. So I mean someone that is probably going to end up being a socialist, if not a full-blown communist, before they die. And there's 2 reasons for this. 1, human rights will never be and have never been up for debate. They should never be up for debate. Secondly, second subset at this point, AOP is a communist. Like, she self-identifies as a communist. I self-identify as a socialist. So I feel like someone that's like a moderate globally would be like, okay, yeah, but no. So probably someone left-leaning. Also, please do not be a capitalist. You can support capitalism to some extent. Like, for me, parts of it I don't find where it's like, yeah, money exists, unfortunately. Like, in my ideal world, money would not exist. We would go back to trading, like, bartering, changing. Yeah. But therefore, I put this exact idea up. Where it's like, where we're, like, gonna, like, we would make a store or something, because I was still an idea, like, oh, let's, like, that's how I imagine things, like, on how I would do it would be, like, a store, because I can't think of, like, big boy government, because I am tired, and I have a brain cell. So, basically, we mutually agreed that the store would be based on income. Like, so say, $40,000 a year, someone income, like a jacket, like a denim jacket or something, like some material good would be like 5% of that person's wealth because, $40,000 a year is some substantial money. And we're talking American dollars here because your boy unfortunately lives in America. Where someone that like makes like some poor person amount, you can tell I am rich because I don't know what a poor person amount is. We'll go with 20,000 or less. They would probably they'd have to pay the same jacket for maybe 1% because they can't make that much. They don't. And if like the rich person complained, like, well, why are they paying a lower portion than like a lower portion than me? I'm like, bitch, you have higher money. They need as much of their money to live as possible. You don't. You have fucking 10 yachts, sir. You can literally get us a yacht and we'll let you buy the entire store. We wouldn't, actually, because, capitalists needs to go snap. So, circling back, and if in this instance you're like, well, what do you do if, like, someone straight needs every single penny to survive? Simple. If they can go, give us, like, a cool trick, like, if they can teach me how to do an extra, like, knit, like, another way to knit, or if they're just like, yeah, I can tell you a really good story, they won't have to pay anything. Basically, if you're too poor to give money, we will, like, do a good, like, cool thing, like a trading type thing. Yeah. So, circling back. Cool. Also, yeah. So, summarizing the points. 1, be neurodivergent. 2, be queer in some form. 3, be leftist. You guys are wondering, you didn't mention a preference for again. Oh, yeah, because I tend to attract 2 types of people in this world. Dominant women and dominant men. And, just gender neutral and, non-binary switches. I don't give a shit who I attract. I am queer as fuck. Also, to remind you, that boy exists. Also, yeah, I'm demisexual. I don't much give a shit, so like you're a good human and I can form a bond with you.